we were younger, a mate of mine said we want to go for a trip up the coast, up to Mackay. I didn't really feel like sitting in a car for that many hours, so we went and bought 2 motorcycles and we rode all the way to Mackay and back. And that was the start of basically motorcycles in my life. My dad did ride motorcycles till he broke his leg, and that was the end of that. Nobody else in my family or anybody else I know of when I started. Riding sort of gives you a bit of freedom. I don't know whether you connect to the bike. Good to go out with people, ride bikes. Even day trips are quite good. Yeah, but I think it gives you a bit of freedom. It gives you a time out from your normal life. Motorcycle safety, I think, is about, one, wearing the gear. You've got to be having the helmet, you've got to have the jackets, you've got to protect yourself. So by wearing the gear and accommodating to the environment you're riding into, you give yourself enough time. It's not a race. I've had accidents. Like, I'm not the only one. The same things happen to various people. Sometimes silly people in front of you do stupid things and they're unavoidable. There's always the occasion where the unexpected happens.
Nehyb sa, brácho.
You need to understand what the bike can do and where you're riding, like the environment you're riding in. If you have a little foresight, you can pretty well avoid any situation you're going to come against. Aware of where the bike is on the road, with other people using the road. And it's not just car drivers, it can be other bike riders. Like, especially if you're riding in a group, you can't always tell what the person in front or behind is going to do. There's a standard format we sit on the road, and you give yourself enough distance and enough time to react to anything. When you give yourself enough time, you're pretty well safe, I think. You can't stop people from sort of being adventurous. They do it because they can, really. You've got to be able to understand what they're doing and where they're doing it. You see these people just putting them on the back wheel and riding along. If you want to go adventurous on a bike, go and find somewhere isolated where possibly the only injury you're going to get is to yourself. You know, whether there's an issue with it, it's only going to be an issue with the environment and themselves. When you see people smash revision mirrors or windows or carry on because somebody's done something, sometimes it's the rider's fault. You know, it depends on your environment. Like, you can't go through traffic, you know, still traffic doing 70, 80 Ks and expect people to see you all the time. So when somebody cuts you off, it's not their fault. It's not going to see you. Once you go and smash a mirror or escalate any situation like that, I think you're just going to ask for more trouble. Be mindful of the rules of the road and ensure your environment's clear where you're riding. Make sure that if you're in an accident, the outcome is not going to be that severe.